Very good morning to everyone. And before I begin today's session, I want to ask you something very simple. How many of you have, at some point in your life, said these exact words to yourself? Oh, I'll start from Monday. Yes, from Monday, and that Monday which somehow never quite arrives, does it? Or my personal favorite, from the first of next month, I'll definitely begin. And then the first comes and goes like a respectful guest who didn't want to disturb. So today I'm not going to talk to you about big transformation. I'm not going to tell you to change your life. Instead, I want to talk to you about something much smaller and yet much more powerful. Today we are going to talk about one goal and seven things, right? So let's begin with this opening thought that big goals become possible through daily movement. We say that again. Big goals become possible through daily movement, not through big steps, not through big leaps, not through one dramatic effort, through daily movement. And let that sit for a moment. So I want to think of a staircase, any staircase, maybe the one in your building or the railway station or at your mandir. And now tell me, have you ever seen anyone jump from the bottom straight to the top floor? No, right? Not even the most energetic 25-year-old does that. We all climb one step at a time. And yet, when it comes to our goals in life, what do we try to do? We try to jump. Let me tell you about Seema ji. She decides she wants to lose weight. And on day one, she gives up rice, dal, ghee, sugar, and decides to walk 10,000 steps. On day three, she's exhausted, hungry, and has quietly gone back to her afternoon nap. Then there is one Rajesh Bhai. He decides he'll start reading more. So he buys four books in 1 week. Now they now look very impressive on the shelf. Very impressive, but on the shelf. And then are our homemakers. Sunita ji, she has been wanting to organize her kitchen for 6 months. She imagines the full Marie Kondo transformation, every drawer labeled, every masala dabba in a row. And because the task feels so huge, she makes a cup of chai and waits for a better. No, we don't fail because we are lazy. We fail because we aim at the whole staircase at once. So, what actually works? That is the million-dollar question. So, let me share three simple truths with you. Just three. And that works. One, weekly planning builds momentum. So, when you know what you're doing on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, you stop deciding every morning. And decision fatigue is real. And by the time you've decided what to make for breakfast, helped get the children ready, dealt with the WhatsApp mood morning messages, your brain is already tired. Planning in advance removes that friction. Then, number two, action plans reduce procrastination. Now, procrastination is not a character flaw. It's what happens when a task is too vague. I want to be healthier. It's vague. Today, I will walk for 15 minutes after dinner. Now, that's an action plan. The brain loves specificity. Give it a clear instruction and it follows. And then, number three, and this is the one I want you to really hold, consistency beats intensity. 15 minutes every day will always beat 2 hours on Sunday. A little done daily changes a lot, done rarely exhausts. This is not my philosophy. This is science. This is also honestly what our grandmothers knew. थोड़ी थोड़ी मेहनत रोज करो. A little effort every day. So let's get back to our today's reflection. It's your turn now. So I want to give you something to take home, not homework, but a gift. And here is what I want you to do. And it will take you less than 10 minutes. Step one. And I'm sure you have your pen and paper ready. So please note this down because I'll be sharing 7 steps. Choose one goal. Step one. Just one, not five, not three, one. Choose one goal. Now it could be like, I want to drink more water. I want to call my old friend I've been meaning to call. Or I want to sit quietly for 10 minutes without my phone. Or it might be I want to start learning that skill I keep putting off. It can be anything. One goal, that's all. Step two, create 7 micro actions, one for each day of the week. 7 micro actions, one for each day of the week. So these are the 7 steps, like because they are micro actions, just baby steps, so small that you almost feel guilty calling them actions. So, like for example, if your goal is I want to start exercising, right? So Monday, put on your sports shoes and walk to your gate and back. That's it. You don't have to go for a walk. Just wear your shoes, go till the gate and come back. Monday is done. So make it so small that your brain can't put it off. यार कौन करेगा? Tuesday, 10-minute walk after lunch. That is your next day schedule. Then comes Wednesday, 5 simple stretches in the morning. Now, it will hardly take 5 minutes. 5 simple stretches. But if you want to be like more into it, so okay, you spent 1 minute for every stretch, fine. So it got over within 5 minutes. So it's even less than Tuesday. 10 minutes. Tuesday was a 10-minute walk. Wednesday is only for 5 minutes. Then comes Thursday. Walk to the nearby market instead of taking the scooter or the car. That does it. You go because I went to the market, I spent half an hour walking. Fine. Friday, do 10 minutes of yoga from a YouTube video because, of course, when you are starters, you're not aware how to do the asanas. So take hold, catch some YouTube video. There's so thousands and thousands of it. Or Ramdev ji's are everywhere. You can definitely take his help. Then Saturday, walk with a family member or neighbor. So we got 6 days complete, 6 days of our rigorous exercise because we are beginning. And for Sunday, take rest and write down how you feel after this 1 week. See, we didn't go for gym membership. None require new clothes or equipment. None require you to completely restructure your life. They just require you to show up once each day. That's it. Try repeating it maybe for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and then gradually increase the volume. So, we spend so much of our time, most of our lives, we can say, in just Waiting. Waiting for the right time, waiting for things to settle down, waiting for the children to grow up, for the workload to ease, for the stars to align. But here is what I've come to believe: life doesn't pause to give us perfect conditions. It moves whether we move with it or not. The question is not when will I be ready? The question is, what is one small thing I can do today? Not tomorrow, not from Monday, not from the first, today. Because the person you want to become, that healthier, calmer, more organized, more fulfilled version of you is not waiting at the end of some big leap. She's standing at the top of a staircase and she's waiting for you to take the first step. Just one step. So here is your call to action. And I mean this with all sincerity. Before you sleep tonight, take out a piece of paper or open your phone and write down. The sentence is, my one goal this week is, and complete it. My one goal this week is, I have to complete the sentence. And tomorrow, my one action will be complete. Fill in the blanks. And tomorrow, my one action will be. That's it. That's all I ask. Because I promise you, 7 small steps from now, you will look back and smile. So with that thought, thank you. Thank you, everyone, for joining us today. Thank you.